Good morning and welcome to the 8:15 Daily Operations Weather Brief. Looking at a nice day here on the shore today with really not too much to make note of at this time. We are seeing clear skies and light winds out observed on the base, and that's expected to stick around throughout much of the day, with our temperatures climbing into the low to mid 80s come this afternoon. As for our rain chances today, they do look to remain pretty low, as we do have high pressure that is continuing to build in, and that should work to keep us nice and dry as we move through the forecast period for today and into tomorrow morning. Now, taking a look at our latest surface analysis chart here, we do have that high pressure sitting in overhead, which means mostly sunny skies and warmer temperatures for today compared to our previous days here out on the shore. And things are going to change as we head into the weekend, and late Saturday into early Sunday, we'll see a cold front that is going to move through and has the chance to stall out near us for just a little bit. And when that happens, there is a slight chance that we see a coastal low develop just offshore. And if it does, that would mean that we see a little extra moisture come our way into the local area, with some slight rain chances working their way into the forecast come Sunday as we work into Monday. And while that certainly is on the table, I do have to say that the models are really all over the place on that one as to if that low will actually form. So right now, our precipitation chances generally remain uncertain, but do lean towards that drier scenario. So definitely keep an eye on how things progress as we move into the early portion of next week. Now, for our current weather conditions being observed, we are seeing clear skies with maybe some cloud cover observed way offshore, just very far away at this point. We have unrestricted visibility with over 6 statute miles being reported, and our winds are out of the northwest at about 7 knots, the west at about 7 knots, and our temperature is currently sitting at 68 degrees with a relative humidity coming in around 93%. Now, moving on to this morning's satellite imagery, we can see pretty clearly defined where there is a frontal boundary, but that remains well offshore and away from our local area. And once that daytime filter comes through, we can see that we have mostly clear skies being observed in the local area, with nothing really in the pipeline expected to move in to our local area until much later in our forecast period. So generally clear skies for today. Taking a look at the most recent model run, this is the HER, a high-resolution model on a 24-hour loop here, and we can see that we are modeled to remain a mostly dry for today, with all of those rain and precipitation chances remaining well south of our local area, more focused along that frontal feature that we saw in that satellite overview. So generally, we do anticipate to remain dry today as that high pressure maintains control. Now, moving on to the 24-hour forecast, we can expect clear skies throughout the day today, with maybe a little bit of cloud cover forming in the overnight and early morning hours as we move into the day tomorrow. But generally, that cloud cover should remain pretty light and slightly build with time. We might see a couple fair weather cumulus clouds develop today, but overall, mostly sunny skies are expected. As for the temperatures today, they do look to climb into the low to mid 80s, and our winds do look to remain light throughout the whole forecast period, turning variable, light and variable, that is, in the early morning hours of Saturday, just after midnight. Now, moving on to the short-term risk chart, not too much color or really risk to make note of in the upcoming 2 days. On Saturday, partly cloudy conditions can be anticipated with a high of 76 and no real weather-related concerns. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a slight chance of some low clouds building in the overnight hours, and a low of 64, so a little bit of color on the board for that low cloud chances, And Sunday, we can anticipate partly to mostly cloudy conditions with a slight breeze, although those models were below wind advisory criteria, below that 25 knot threshold. They were some outputs were getting close to it, so just bringing a little attention to that possibility. And then a slight chance of a scattered shower, as that coastal low has the chance of developing just offshore. And that is going to conclude the 8:15 daily weather operations brief. Hope everyone has a great day, and I will be back at 10 o'clock with the 7-day outlook.